What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be showing you how to replace your front strut and shock assembly on a 2016 and up Chevrolet Impala with the new body style. This applies to several other vehicles like Malibus, Cruzes, etc. Alright, the procedure is simple. Step number one, lift the vehicle in the air. Of course, loosen up the wheel lug nut so you don't struggle. Alright, or if you have an impact, don't worry about that. Step two is going to be to come up here. All right, you're gonna grab a 24 millimeter. Let me see. Is this 24? Yes, 24 right there, 24 millimeter. And you're gonna loosen this up. All right, you wanna loosen this up while everything's still intact. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a ratchet and loosen this up right now. Here we go. All right, there you go, just like that. You don't have to do it all the way, as long as this is loose and hanging. Now our next step is gonna be to remove the wheel. So let's remove the wheel. With all the lug nuts loose, go ahead and remove that wheel. All right, you're gonna need two hands over here. You're gonna move it to the side. All right, thank you, my friend. Now, here comes the awesome part. All right, you see that right there? That shock is gone, it's leaking. All right, so we're gonna have three nuts that we're gonna take out, and they're all 18 millimeters. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put this a little bit closer so we can have some light here. There you go. Oh well, whatever, ignore that. There we go. Alright, that's even better. Let me see. Okay. Alright, so this is what your setup's gonna look like. You're gonna wanna put an 18 millimeter right here on one side. Alright, let me see. There we go, on one side, and then use your ratchet on the other. Okay, so hold pressure on this and start undoing it on this side, on the top and bottom. Then we're gonna move on to the next step, which is gonna be removing this one. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so our next step is gonna be to position our jack underneath the control arm and hold it there for now. And we're gonna try to loosen this up right here, which is gonna be an 18 millimeter. All right, give me 1 second. So we're gonna grab our tool and let's loosen it up real quick, okay? I'll be right back. If you find yourself trying to loosen this up and it doesn't work, grab some pliers, put them back here and squeeze. And grab your tool. Problem solved. All right. Now make sure you don't mix these. Okay. Our next step is going to be to raise the jack, and this is going to straighten up right here. All right. So you're going to see right now as we are lifting the jack, it starts to fall. There we go. Right there's fine. Okay. So now all we gotta do is just push it back. We remove this arm, okay? And then our next step is to remove this hose from your brake. Your brake hose off of the strut. So you can do this with your hand, or you can grab some pliers and carefully just wiggle it. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. All right, so once you have this out of the way, you're 99% of the way there. All we have to do is get these screws out of here. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to tap them out. All right, just a little, and then we should be able to get some pliers or something in here. All right, once we do get that, we can just like that, pry it out. This one's gonna come out now. You can always raise it up a little bit with the jack, or lower it. Yeah, lower it or lift it. Play with it a little until it becomes easy. All right. So right now we have found a little bit. Let's try to tap it out. There we go. We don't even need anything else. All right. So this is gonna, once you remove the top one, it's gonna want to start playing on you. All right. So move it back and forth, and you'll remove this. Now, yeah, careful, because this is going to want to just pop out. So we're good here. Okay, our next step is to finish taking this out, which is a 24, I'm sorry. All right, I take this out of here, put it to the side, take this cup out of here, move it to the side. everything is loose. So all you gotta do is wiggle it a little bit and it's gonna come out. All right, this shit's heavy. You may need 2 hands. And that's how you remove it, guys. Let's go ahead and repeat that process and put the new shock strut assembly back in. All right, here we go. Here we have the new strut assembly. What we're gonna do is, of course, you need 2 hands for this, but I'm gonna explain to you. All right, I'm gonna try to do it with 1 hand. You gotta just get it up on that hole, make sure that goes in, and we're gonna tighten it up from the top. All right, I got my buddy right there on top to help me grab it. Here we go. All right, we went ahead and just tighten it up just a little bit, just hand tight, you know, so it doesn't fall on you. And but of course, put the dampener on there first, and then put the nut on there. All right. So now we go to the bottom, and this is gonna wiggle around. Of course, don't worry, it's actually in your favor, because you're gonna want to wiggle this out and play with it. Okay. Play with it, put it in there. Use both hands, of course, and then let's get those 2 screws the way they were. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so once you get those screws in, don't forget about this right here. Slide it into place while you're here. All right, snap on. There you go. Grab these and then put one. Oops, sorry. Put one down here. And then let's put the other one. Just playing tricks on me. Let's put it on right here. And the same thing applies here, guys. Look, if you don't have that ratchet right there, it's going to want to start spinning on you. Okay, so we're going to put the wrench right here and a ratchet on this side. All right, here we go. And then don't forget about your bar. We're gonna play with the jack. We're gonna race it after we're done with these. Okay, so let's tighten these up real quick. Here we go. Okay, guys, so once you have tightened these 2 up, go ahead and start racing the jack so you can get this to go in there. All right, you can line this up. So as he's lifting the jack, is put it into place. There we go. All right, let's slide it through, and let's go ahead and tighten this up just like that. Remember to put the pliers, the spring, I forget what these motherfuckers are called. You know what I'm trying to say. Put these on right here. All right, and tighten her up. All right, there you go. And let's take these out of the way. All right, don't overdo it either. Eh? You don't want these spinning on you getting stuck now. All right, there you go, guys. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Next step is to go above here, and we're gonna grab, I believe, a 22 millimeter. All right, guys, there you go. After you tighten that up, and tighten those 2 up, put your brake stuff back, you are now officially out with the old and in with the new. All we have to do is put that tire back on and let's roll. All right, this baby's ready. So let's go ahead and put that tire back on, guys. Stick around. And just like that, guys, that's how you replace your front shock strut assembly on a 2016 and up Chevrolet Impala, newer body style. All right, now you can do this on many other Chevrolet models, Cruzes, Malibus, etc. All right, it's fairly simple. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep these videos coming. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace.